Hello, this is a 5-minute video to introduce you to what the flipped classroom is, why you should use it, and, if interested, where to take a deeper dive into this teaching strategy.
I'm going to divide this presentation in 3 parts: the what, the why, and the how. Let's start with the what. In the traditional classroom, the teacher uses class time to give a lecture. When learners go home, they are left on their own to do their homework, where they must use the knowledge they got in the classroom to solve problems like in math classes or write an essay like in history. In residency training, we usually don't give homework, but you expect our residents to go and see patients and apply what they have learned. In the flipped classroom, learners attend recorded lectures on their own and come to class to practice with the supervision of the teacher what they have learned at home. Let's go now to the why. Let's see why using a flipped classroom is a sound idea. The 3 main reasons that made me adopt this teaching strategy were: 1. The learner diversity we usually have in our classrooms, efficiency, and being present as a teacher at the moment of most need. When you give lectures, especially to large groups, audience can be very heterogeneous. Even though you may prepare your lecture knowing the kind of audience you will have, you will always be preparing for an average audience. You will always have those with less base knowledge or slower to incorporate new knowledge that will fall back, and those with a higher base knowledge or faster learners that could take a higher speed and will be probably texting in your class. So, no matter where your aim is, some will fall back and some will be bored. If instead of attending a live lessons, learners attend recorded ones, each of them can sustain their own pace. Slow learners can stop and repeat, while learners with less back knowledge can go to other links or books to get it. On the other hand, fast learners can skip or fast forward a video lesson. The second reason is efficiency. For this, you can either record your lecture or send them to a recorded one done by others. In the first case, you would have to record your lecture only once and only make some small changes every time you use it in the future, so it would save you a lot of future lecture time. In the second option, others would have done all the work. The odds are that for almost any resident training topic, you will be able to find a lecture as good or even better than the one you would prepare. This can save you a lot of time preparing lectures. We will cover later where to search for them. The third reason has to do with being present at the right moment. If you look at this graphic, you will see appear from left to right Bloom's taxonomy educational objectives. The more to the left they are, the more easy they are to attain with little or no supervision. The more to the right you go, the more complex they get. As you see also in the graph, the expertise you need to reach them also grows from left to right. So, what happens in traditional classrooms is that we use class time to achieve low-level objectives that could be easily attained by learners with no teacher support. But we leave our learners alone when they have to attain higher-level objectives. What the flipped classroom suggests is save classroom time to help learners attain higher-level objectives. So now that we know the whys, let's get to the how. There are two ways to do it. You prepare your own lecture, or you find one already on the web. But before you choose which way you will go, let's see the common path any of them will have. No matter which way you will do it, there are a series of steps that you must follow. And these are: define objectives, define how you will assess them, prepare the lecture, narrate and publish the lecture, prepare the activities, and finally run the classroom.
If you have enjoyed this lecture and you want to dive deeper into how to prepare a flipped classroom, look for our next video, the Flipped Classroom Part 2. There we will see each of these steps in detail.